Hey there, Fryboy75 back here again, and this video I'm going to show you a really cheap modification you can do to increase airflow that will cost you a big load of $0. Now, it's not recommended, it is recommended to do this, but what I meant to say was, you don't have to do it if you don't want to, but it does increase airflow a boatload of a lot. It's just a lot. I've rode it around here without the snorkel on, and it just is a lot better. It's hard to explain. You gotta really do it, try it, and if you don't like it, you can put the snorkel right back in. But what I've noticed with the TTRs is, for the 2008 TTR 230X exact specific model, the snorkel seems like it's attached, but it is attached pretty much. But what you could do is, since it looks like it's attached, because compare it to being welded. Compare it to being welded, because if it's hard to see here, it's kind of like, you know how when a metal gets something welded, it's like melted onto the other piece? Well, that's how this was. It was like the plastic, the rubber was melted onto the airbox. Like you can see where it was melted at. Well, most other bikes aren't like that. So what I decided to do was just cut the whole top half of the snorkel off here. But what you can do is start cutting it. See what I did? Just start cutting the top half of the snorkel off. And what will eventually happen is, as you're cutting and really putting force on this and loosening it, so what you want to do is just start cutting where the melted part is, and soon the snorkel will starting to lift up. And when I was doing this, I was like, whoa, what the heck? I'm like ripping it apart. Well, here actually I wasn't. And what was happening was, I was breaking the melted rubber off of the airbox, and I was actually lifting the whole snorkel out. And now, when you have the whole snorkel on there, you didn't even start cutting it, and you want to try to lift it out, you're not gonna. Because I tried doing that, and I ended up picking up the whole bike, and it hurt, because this bike, the TTR, weighs almost 300 pounds. So just start cutting, and then you'll eventually rip it out, and then you can just put it right back in. But that's pretty much it, the cheapest air mod you can do. Then once you do this, you take a drill and drill some holes right here, as you can see where this part is. What you want to do is drill holes in this side, not here. Don't drill any here. Drill on the other side of this. Alright, you gotta drill holes on this right here, in this area. So I would recommend drilling maybe 3 small holes right here, and then 1 big hole right here, or 2 big holes and maybe 2 small holes right here, however you would want to vary it, because there's also a big hole right here where the snorkel used to be. So pretty much what you can do is feed this to the dog. That's pretty much all it's for. The reason the snorkel's on here is because when you're washing the bike, when you're cleaning, water will get, when you're like spraying over the seats with a high pressured hose, water could come in here and it won't go in the airbox because the snorkel's right here. It's still a hunk of junk. Just take it off. Water won't hurt it. Now, if you're deliberately spraying water under the seat to purposely get in there and then go on my video and troll and say that it broke my bike, well, that's your own damn fault. Don't be a dumbass next time. But yeah, this is an actual really good upgrade that you can do. Just take it off, throw it away, do whatever you want with it. I would recommend keeping it though, just in case you don't like it. You can just slip it right back in after you start cutting away the melted rubber. And then once after you do that, like in my last video, my air filter video, just slip the old air filter right back in it and close her up, and your airflow will be highly increased. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe for more TTR 230 racing and tutorials and other requests you guys want to send me. See you guys later. And then this is what it will look like after you take the snorkel out and drill holes. I drilled 5 holes. I drilled 3 small holes for the front and then 2 big ones for the back. This will definitely increase the airflow. And for the back holes, I used this bit. And these holes I used a smaller bit, which is the very first one right there. I don't know what they are because I don't know what size they are because it doesn't say on anywhere on them. So I don't know what size they are. Oh yeah, it does right there. Right here I used 1/2 inch. I just made 2 big 1/2 inch holes. And then I used 1332 for the 3 smaller holes. I used this one for the small holes, and then this one, which is currently on it, which is 1/2 inch for the 2 big holes, and that's what I used. I don't know what you guys would use. It depends on what you want. But yeah, that's what it looks like when it's all done. And this is the very first cheap mod that you should do to your bike.